Welcome to the first video on this YouTube channel. My name is Zamir Bueno. To give you a little background on myself, I'm a 33-year-old male with cerebral palsy. For people who don't know what cerebral palsy is, it's a neurological condition which affects people's motor skills. In my case, cerebral palsy affects every aspect of my body, including my speech. Despite my condition, I've been able to persevere and gain an accounting degree from Long Island University, and am currently a financial analyst for a health insurance company. On this channel, I will be tackling several issues surrounding the disabled community and giving my perspective on those issues. Now, the first issue that I wanted to tackle is the word ableism. According to AccessLiving.org, ableism is the discrimination of and the social prejudice against people with disabilities based on the belief that typical abilities are superior. AccessLiving.org uses a couple of examples to help people visualize what ableism could be. They say one of the examples they use is the lack of compliance with disability rights laws like the ADA. Another example is segregating students with disabilities into separate schools. And the last example could be failing to incorporate accessibility into building design plans. Now, I agree with the overall spirit of the term because I'm of the belief that everything should be accessible for disabled people. But the term ableism is starting to become an excuse for disabled people to run away from adversity. What do I mean by this? I've seen people in my personal life go home from school if the door for disabled people to enter a building isn't working, instead of asking a person to open the normal door to help them get in. Another example, I've seen other disabled people give up on schoolwork just because it takes too long or it's too hard to get done, and they provide the excuse that I am disabled and wasn't supposed to accomplish anything anyways, that's an issue for me. Because I agree, if a door is broken, you should contact the building administrators one or multiple times to get it fixed. But while that's happening, you should also ask people for help. Ask them to help you get in the building. That way, you still accomplish your goals while that particular door is getting fixed. You kill two birds with one stone instead of just giving up. And that's my overall problem with the disabled community. And a person's counterpoint is gonna be, oh wow, even though you're disabled, you can encounter the type of adversity I did. Now my response would be, well, I disagree. I graduated as an honor roll student from Long Island University, and the only job I could get to start off was a minimum wage job as a financial operations representative, earning $15 an hour. Now why did I only get that job? Because number one, most companies didn't think I could do the job because I was disabled. And number two, I didn't have the networking connections to be able to get more opportunities. However, that did not stop me from accomplishing my goal of working in the financial industry. I took the minimum wage job. My mentality was, you don't think I'm good enough? I'm going to prove you wrong, no matter what obstacles you put in my way. I'm just sick and tired of people using words like ableism to run away from adversity. Just learn how to deal with adversity and you will be better off for it. Because the more you run away from it, the more it will keep popping up in your life. And at some point, you're gonna have to deal with it. Let's say I don't mean to get morbid, but it's just reality. Let's say you, as a disabled person, live with your parents all your life. And your parents get to 90 years old and you haven't been able to figure out how you're gonna live on your own after they pass away because you're constantly using disabled terms like ableism to run away from adversity. When your parents die, you're gonna be in a difficult situation because all you are gonna have is yourself. And you need to figure out a way to get things done regardless of the obstacles in your way.